Hello and welcome to another Every Action Commentary. It's a commentary for May 2023. I'm your host, Zach.
And I'm your co-host, Chris.
And this month we are celebrating the 20th anniversary of The Italian Job, the remake, or I guess homage, because it's not really, it's totally different plot, different same idea, but totally different. But it's like an homage to the original Michael Caine version from the 60s. But Mark Wahlberg, Charlize Theron, Jason Statham, Ed Norton, everybody else. Seth Green. um, and it also kind of ties in a little bit to Fast X because they obviously came out this month, and it's got Jason Statham, Charlize Theron are now like regulars in the Fast and Furious universe, and the Italian Job was also directed by F. Gary Gray, who directed The Fate of the Furious. So we got there's quite a bit of Fast and Furious connections. It's also like heists, vehicle-based heisting, which is like this has become like the staple of the Fast and Furious franchise.
I always called it like chase or heist racing, because usually nowadays, in order for a proper heist movie, you need a sequence of cars driving away real quick.
Yeah.
And this was the predate to that, because I believe this was before Fast and Furious movies did heisting like this.
Well, it was definitely the first one to come out, and then when was Too Fast? Oh, this is the same year as Too Fast, Too Furious. So.
But was there a heist chase in Too Fast, Too Furious?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they had
they just raced to something, but it wasn't the same as.
They had the race to prove that they could like be the guys that like delivered like whatever the drugs or whatever.
Yeah, but meanwhile, there's I think two sort of sequences where they race around.
Yeah, well, I mean that was they had to have like the Mini Cooper stuff because that was the whole like selling point of like the original Michael Caine movie was like this huge like finale set piece of like Mini Coopers driving up stadium like up buildings and down tunnels and which this new one, which we'll get into it when we start watching the movie, but like this movie also kind of feels like a commercial for like the revamped Mini Coopers because they'd just come out like maybe like a year, like a couple months before this movie came out. So this was like the big like, man, it's like, oh man, these new Mini Coopers, look how awesome they are. But so we're paused at 0. It's on Paramount Plus. I believe it's also on possibly like Fubo or like some of the other like free streaming services. But yeah, Paramount Plus is probably the best place to find it. It's also on Showtime. So if you have Paramount Plus with Showtime or you have just Showtime, you can watch it there as well. And so I'll give a countdown here and we'll get started. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
I'm surprised no engine noise during that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there an issue with like the stream? Like
nowadays that would have had like effects.
Yeah, now we're in like a very like bossa nova like.
Yeah, this feels like a thriller, like a murder mystery thing.
Yeah. Well, I know the original Michael Caine was like famous for like the entire credits is like this like POV from like the bumper of like this car like racing around the the Italian mountains.
But no, we open with a almost a National Treasure like heist.
Yeah.
For those who remember the trailer, I think it spoiled the whole beginning of the sequence. It's like when the heist goes wrong, like what? It went wrong. What?
Yeah, I think yeah, the trailer was definitely like this entire like opening is like not there's no surprises if you saw the trailer. I'm like, oh okay, I know who betrayed who.
I never saw the original Italian Job. Was that like a betrayal thing too?
I don't I don't think anyone betrayed each other on the original like the original job. Because it's basically like Michael Caine was like doing it like pulling a job for like this gangster boss who's in prison because Michael Caine just gets out of prison but he like owes him a favor or something I think, and then like they pull this like huge there's like a soccer game going on, so it's like everyone's gonna be distracted, so we'll steal like these diamonds or steal like whatever they're stealing. Like Benny Hill's there.
Right.
Yeah, Benny Hill's one of the heist guys in the original. Is it whatever? What's the perfume that Charlize like is the person
Like
for?
a Dior.
Dior or whatever. Yeah.
Was it 2013? No, 2003. This movie came out.
Yeah.
You could just leave the country
You just blow off your parole officer.
on a burner phone. I'm not sure
Yeah.
this is like even a good burner phone. Like he called her house. You can still trace that from her line.
Yeah. It's also weird that like Charlize isn't in like she's not in the heist gang like to start with.
Well, it makes sense that he's separated. Was she ever
Yeah.
a criminal? So this is sort of the inspiration to Nathan Drake and Sullivan over here.
Yeah. I was trying to remember. I don't. Were they in like Venice or something? I can't remember where they were. Where like Mark Wahlberg ended up in the fucking like Papa John's. It's like, oh man, we got these ancient ruins. I'm in a Papa like in the middle of this Papa John's.
2003 Papa John's, not the best Papa John's yet.
No, yeah, yeah. Shaq hadn't taken over yet. Jason Statham still with a little bit of hair. It's weird.
Edward Norton's supposed to be like a younger man or something. Like he's supposed to be within the age group of the squad, right?
I think he's supposed to
So
be like
that
it's like the same
mustache,
age. He's supposed to like the same age as like Mark Wahlberg or something.
right?
Right? You're like,
But with that mustache, he looks way older. He's like the second oldest, right next to Donald Sutherland.
yeah.
Interesting saying.
And also, yeah, he has all these like weird like aphorisms. I like how it's like I don't like we didn't really have Bluetooth yet, so I've been got all these like ridiculous like boy band microphones.
Yep. The dark days for Bluetooth wireless devices, you had to basically have a wire dangling from your ear to your back.
Yeah, and they don't even have like the fancy like Secret Service ones. It's like these like huge like side of your head ones.
It's like a telemarketer headset.
Hmm.
Who were they robbing? Like a mobster?
It's like Italy. It's like Venice. It's like it's the mob or whatever. It's always the mob. Papa de poopy.
Like, I do appreciate that it blew a perfect square.
Yeah. Well, because Seth Green is like such a master of like precision. You know, if you're in Venice, you have to have a boat chase. That's like
A
a rule.
speedboat thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a requirement where it's like, oh, action, get in the canal.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think if the canals are in real, and if you go there, is it that big where you can just have a speedboat chase around it?
I mean, I think it's like this. They're in Venice. So this is what it actually looks like.
Yeah, but they're sort of like hyping up that there's just like blocks and blocks of like a grid system of like the same design as like a city block where
Yeah,
there's just like canals like this.
I think there is.
Wow. You figure that out measures so that you just can't have a speedboat chase through it. Like a speedboat traffic cop.
Hmm.
Because I know like uh Casino Royale had a sort of speedboat thing or a canal thing.
Well, definitely. I mean, obviously, like Indiana Jones, Last Crusade,
Yep.
and then I'm trying to remember, like, was it World Is Not Enough for Tomorrow Never Dies, or one of the like? I don't think that was Venice though. It was just like some. That was like just like the London River, like the Thames River or something. Where like Bond had like it was like the half built like Cubo or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. But that was just the river. That wasn't a canal
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
city.
yeah. That was like the Thames River. That was like the London or something. So this guy's like some
My
sort of
God, Jason
transporter.
Jason Statham can drift a speedboat. Well, that was like ultra black speedboat, or just like canoe.
Gondola, yeah.
Finally, the speed police.
The boat cops. Man, they disappeared. It's like a ghost boat. Thank God the Venice waters are so murky.
Yeah, I know. It's like, thank God you basically have a swamp
You
for a
can't see the
river.
bottom of like a 3 foot deep like garage.
Your indoor boat garage. You get it? This was the Italian Job.
That was it. That was
The
the Italian
end.
Job.
Do they even call it the Italian Job in this movie?
I mean, was that I think that I mean that was the Italian Job, and then I think they're trying and it's like they're trying to get revenge
Or
for the Italian
another
Job.
thing?
Yeah.
But the Italian Job was complete,
Yeah.
sort of, right?
And then they went to fucking like Antarctica or something wherever
Yeah,
they are now.
the
Like,
Swiss Alps.
yeah. Austria. Is Austria this frozen? Is he allowed to get an Aston Martin? Is he like owned by Audi?
He's forced to do that.
I mean an Audi. I meant an Audi.
I don't know.
Maybe
Evil? I'm gonna invest in evil.
maybe I'll build a gamma reactor.
Like my daughter.
Yeah.
It's cool. He's a cool like mentor.
Yeah.
But
Was it
this
similar
wasn't
like
in the original, right?
no? It was like Michael Caine like basically like all of his like cronies.
I hope nothing goes wrong in this powwow
on
group.
his like 1 lane road, like on his dam. You know, if you see these kind of military jeeps, it's always bad news. Like the jeep with the wheel tire on the hood. It's like it was like a Range Rover or something.
You know, I do like he didn't give like a monologue. He went straight for like just start shooting.
Yeah, it's got it. One more time, just to be sure. Empty the clip.
I know. And it's like, did he forget that there was a scuba thing there?
One body, good enough.
One by. Good enough. That means they're all dead.
Yeah. Man, Down Southern got like a trip to like Venice and like the Alps, and then he got to like just peace out of there.
Yeah, he's done with the movie.
It's like, well, see you guys. I got a free trip to Venice.
Philly! The Philly job. I kind of forgot what she did.
She's driving the OG Mini Cooper.
But she's like an FBI agent?
No, I think she's just like a legit like locksmith, and it's like the police just hired her like open safes, I guess, or like a
She's
security.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's the most attractive like locksmith I've ever seen.
Mhm. hey, your dad's dead. So how are you?
Is she telling him he died now?
Yeah. Isn't Skinny Pete like a Breaking Bad character?
Breaking Bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Skinny Pete makes a cameo here?
Is Italian Job in the Breaking Bad universe?
So you're like a sister to me. I don't think she's moved on.
I'm busy plotting revenge against this Dom Toretto guy.
It's just a picture of Dominic Toretto.
I love how it's pictures of like little Charlize and like pictures of Donald Sutherland. No pictures of them together. I guess it's because like he wasn't there.
He was always in jail or something. He
Yeah.
said that, basically,
Yeah.
so...
All right. Cool.
Who is this? It is weird to see Jacob Statham in, like, normal clothes.
Yeah, and like with like a
Like
little
sports.
little shred of hair left.
Yep.
This is like the year. This is like the year after the transporter.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh man, this is like another Fast and Furious connection because like now they're in L.A. They're the stopping ground of the Fast family.
Now you gotta race Dominic Toretto.
Yeah. You're Fast and Furious. Oh man.
Name drop.
Does that like instantly dates this movie? That's actually what's his name?
Yeah, the guy who actually did make Napster.
Yeah. Sean, whatever.
Sean Napster.
Sean Napster, yeah. Justin Timberlake. I like how we're like half an hour in. They're like, oh, we should probably introduce everybody. Like,
Yeah, I know. That's just Jason Statham now.
that was like future. That was like Jeff Chelios.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a Crank thing. A young Edward Norton is like fat kid.
he's like a Boston Danny Ocean.
Don't you want to see like Ocean's 11 kids?
Was that a Kirby Enthusiasm premieres award?
I feel like that was Larry David, right?
Yeah, that was like but that was like it's like premiere Sunday on like HBO. Like,
What is happening with Jason Statham doing poetry?
Is it Oscar from The Office?
Let me see.
It is.
That's all it took for make him quit.
Oh my god. L.A. everybody.
Yeah.
This is like the actual like posture like how this get made with like L.A. Jason Statham. He's got an even worse mustache.
Yeah. Somehow it's just like the final form.
Yeah. We gotta hack all of Los Angeles.
We gotta improve the traffic grid.
So Ed Norton is like bringing his like $35 million gold to like a shitty pawn store shop.
Yeah, like no security, no like safety procedures. Just come do bit. Here's just a lunch bag full of cash.
Yeah. He's watching the original Italian Job.
It's so meta.
Yeah. He should be watching the Incredible Hulk TV show.
She likes to do this in the bra. Like night picking.
Yeah. Say hi to your mother for me. It's so weird. There's like another like ridiculously attractive like cable woman that they're like have Charlize like impersonate. Is that like a Los Angeles thing where like the cable is like
Everyone just
supermodels like work for the cable company?
when people couldn't get a job as a model, they just took like service careers.
Yeah, I'll join the cable company.
Handsome Bob gonna seduce the cable woman? I kind of want more Seth Green, Jason Statham impersonations. Whoa. Why is the movie not about him?
About Jason Statham.
Yeah. The Handsome Bob like movie, which they basically just made in other things.
Yeah. Like was it the bank job? Like he's been in a bunch of like heist movies. The hell, I got porn to watch. Come on.
It's my morning routine.
I'm in my robe and everything.
Right before the domination of Comcast,
Mm-hmm.
it's just Netcom, and they're just like they're just as scummy as Comcast.
Well, it's Monday, so we got 2 days to kill.
Yeah, it is Oscar from The Office.
Mm-hmm. This also should like raise all suspicions of like the cable company will never like convenience you like this. Like,
Nope. They'd never be like this polite, going, "Hey, would you like service now?" When you have an incident. Did he feed the same lines to Mark Wahlberg and his daughter? You know what I mean? Like he just
Yeah.
whatever he says to him, he says to
That's
the other one.
just a saying. Yeah.
Hey, you look familiar. You look like the daughter from my old boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently they never met. Like.
He doesn't have his own like personal butler or something to do this. I feel he spent all the money on the wrong things.
He's that one security guard. That's it. Monster for 2003. What
Yeah,
size TV is that?
like 42-inch.
Yeah.
Did you rob his stereo?
No, he when they were
Just
saying
bought it.
what they were gonna buy, and everyone was like, I'm gonna buy like two of each of those. And he literally did. He bought everything they said they were gonna buy.
Wow. Like how scary that cable box is. And maybe some creepy stuff.
Maybe you can beat Tyler Durden.
If you told me this was a sequel to Fight Club, it'd be funny. Like
Like
right after Fight Club, then he got
yeah,
into this.
like Tyler's the one behind everything. He's like, yeah, you should steal that gold. Like,
Yep. Start Project Mayhem.
yeah. Metallica just sued me.
Ugh.
They're literally in like a Fast and Furious warehouse now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's
Now
about,
it's a PS2 game.
you know, wasn't there like an Italian job like PS1 game or something? But I think it was like based on like the Michael Caine movie. Not
The Michael Keaton one, yeah, yeah. I think they try to say, yeah, it's related. It's like, I don't think so. I also noticed the lack of soundtrack in this movie.
well, it's like the most generic like 2003 like techno like.
His name's Toretto. He's a bad negotiator. Just all right.
That's cool.
Really needs that 10,000.
God.
Everyone wants to get with her. And I basically made ChatGPT dead.
Wow. LA's the traffic control system people are top
Terrible.
notch. That looks fine.
Yeah,
We got, we got,
whatever.
we had 20 car pile up. It's fine.
Is that a glitch in the system? That's cool. And they're like, oh, are they allowed a certain amount of like glitches a year? They're like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, did you ever ride any like? Because like there was like a bunch of like roller coasters got made like they're like Italian job based and like I think like
Oh,
Paramount Parks.
really?
It was like the Italian job like stunt coaster. It was like the roller coaster car was like Mini Coopers, and then there was like a part where like you like a helicopter shot at you and like barrels explode next to you.
Uh, did that happen in the movie? Because I feel like
I,
right now we just saw like a very basic heist stuff.
yeah, I think later is like I think Ed Norton gets a helicopter or something.
And this guy's weird conspiracy theories.
Yep. Also, 9/11 was an inside job, and the aliens are at Roswell.
The Venice job.
Yeah, it's like there wasn't some like high end fence that you could go to for like they like sell this gold.
But you killed him, so now what?
Yeah. And you're on every camera in the building. You okay, bro?
And you have a witness. And this is his date he brought to Charlize Theron. You never seen The Rock before? Before he got really fit?
Yeah. I mean, it's like he's a big guy, but it's not like like most
Yeah,
stuff is
he's
like I
not
feel like
like
he's like a like he's
in a
got like a
bed, just laying
yeah.
there. Just is heavy set. He's not like, was this huge in 2003? Like, this is what being like a giant, like impossibly overweight man was.
Yeah.
That's just like Walmart now. Like, that's like someone you can meet today.
Yeah. It's weird to like introducing like new villains, like how we have like Russian mobsters.
Yeah, they got involved for no reason. Well, now they have a reason, but
Yeah.
So Skinny Pete dead? Do we ever see Skinny Pete again?
I don't know. I can't remember.
So they never call the Italian Job. Like they never say it out loud, huh? Uh-oh.
Yeah, you said weirdly specific phrase. I mean, it's like heat.
If I feel the heat coming on, I gotta leave. Wait, when I got the Italian Job, you gotta drop it and go. Heh.
Wahlberg.
Where I'm from, they call that the Italian job. It is strange that it's not even the giant twist of the movie yet, and they were like they already had their climactic like confrontation like now, you know.
Yeah.
This is something like TV show would do just to like progress the plot and antagonize the villain, but it adds a like and did it like almost like a part two to the movie. It's all right, sis. Like it's all right, like beef, sis.
What's with the basketball? Like, like they were playing
Man,
basketball
he
before.
made that.
Yeah. It's like basketball is so like integral to like their. Ha! There you go, Chris.
Oh, okay. It's such a throwaway line.
Mm. Good thing they're in like the barely used LA subway.
Yeah. No one's in it. No running lines.
So his crime boss, this like Ukrainian crime boss's like cover is like he works at a
Like a
a
junkyard.
landfill. Yeah. Oh man,
I like how
Pepsi
they didn't have
Blue.
a Pepsi Blue. Whoa. But I like how they didn't have like enough in their own team that they had to recruit Wrench.
Yeah.
It was either Wrench or Skinny Pete.
Escape Pete was gonna fit in the Mini Cooper, so is it the Scientology building? Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard. That's fine.
There's more accidents. LA traffic.
This is normal LA.
It's just not. He's not even doing anything.
Yeah. God. Huh, weird. 3 Mini Coopers just sitting next to the side of the road.
It's just like if you see that, you think it's a promotional event.
Yeah.
You played GTA 5, right?
Yeah.
You get to the part where you can design your own Italian Job mission with all the Mini Coopers.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate to like what's going on here.
Man, Pepsi like was it like a promo with like Pepsi? Because like Pepsi Blue is like it's the second Pepsi Blue setting.
Yeah, I think this was like a promotional thing for Pepsi. Oh no, they're stealing the Pepsi.
Gotta get that sweet Pepsi Blue. Oh my god, that was like a plot. It's a plot Pepsi Blue. Oh,
It is interesting that in these kind of safes, that if you mess up, it like basically seals itself forever.
Hmm.
And then there's got to be a way to like prevent that or countermeasure it. I guess you don't have enough time to do it.
Just like your dad.
Oh, just like the system he knew.
Hmm. I'm assuming the guards are knocked out because
Yeah, with the gas, they
yeah,
shot into the window.
yeah.
But I guess they don't care if they die, so they're just like, that's what it is.
Just like, what are you guys doing back there? Like, so Ed Norton spent like 8 million of it because
But he's just been doing nothing.
it was like 35 million before when they first stole it.
Yeah. But he doesn't know how to spend it.
Well, he should have like if you're trying to fence it in like this like shitty like pawn shop like
That was his first mistake.
yeah. And I have absolutely no trains in the subway system.
No one's
The
taking
one
the train
the
system.
one train.
But then the evil motorcycle mercenary group, like hot on the trail.
Hmm? I mean, the good old LA River.
You figure with all the things that happen here, where it's big enough to drive around, and there should be like fences and stuff to stop people from doing this.
Yeah. There's been so many car chases and drag races and everything else going on in like that, like aqueducts.
I mean, I'm probably in real life that is guarded. You can't just drive in there.
Yeah. Props to that helicopter pilot.
Yeah,
It,
he's really
like,
wants to keep his like his job and get good ratings.
and just like how low they're flying, like.
Evil helicopter.
Yeah, I'll catch him in this Ford Bronco.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not like the same speed.
Yeah, because like these like souped up Mini Coopers. He is keeping up with them. So
See you in the next movie. How? How did he catch up already?
Yeah. Remember me, that other guy? I would be the Hulk. You guys want to be the Hulk?
It'd be funny right now. They get like another double
Yeah,
cross heist.
Jason Statham's like, well, I'm taking the gold now. Like,
He's like, hey guys, what are you buying with the gold? Wait, did they get gold too?
they got all the gold. They got the 27 million gold. This is weird. This is like weird. Like the credits, like it's like the epilogue's happening during the credits.
Yep. I mean, this seems like a good feature to have it on before the credits, but it's like they're rushing
Yeah.
it. And then he murders a woman with sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone did the science behind how much pressure it would take to do this. And it's something kind of like dangerous where
It
she
would
would
like
be like,
yeah, like it would like destroy your blow your eardrums out probably.
it would liquefy like certain organs.
Yeah.
He closes his eyes because she's dead. You made a death trap.
You should have got splattered with blood.
Did he even have like a romance?
Not really.
It's sort of just like, yeah, now we're together. Like, why?
We're off to the Brazilian job that never happened because that was gonna be the sequel.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. Stranger things have happened.
So
20 years later, it's time
they're
for it.
gonna bring it back, yeah.
So the movie still holds up. It's got
Yeah.
like a fast plot where there really isn't any downtime.
Yeah, it's a super solid heist movie.
It pretty much focus in on the two elements, and that's it. It's like, let's just get Edward Norton and let's just steal from him.
Hmm.
And their first plan to just run in and grab it and go, and then it just evolved into a plan that would have been like like a bigger, like this is the real like heist kind of Ocean's 11 twist that they just didn't do.
Hmm.
For an improv heist plan, it worked out really well.
I feel like they should have had they should have like tried to blow up like a van or something as like an homage to like the original one. Because like the original one had like the classic like they like it's like I just want you to blow the bloody doors off. Like they blow up the entire truck. And also like the original one ends on like a literal cliffhanger where
Yeah,
they're on a bus like hanging off an edge of a cliff.
no homage to that. Didn't they want Michael Caine as the Donald Sutherland character in this one?
Maybe, I don't know.
I feel like that would be a cool homage to sort of tie it in.
Hmm. Oh, it was Elfie, not the original Italian Job.
What do you mean?
They're like that like when everyone was like watching that Michael Caine movie, it was Elfie and not the Italian Job.
Well, they couldn't get the rights to the Italian Job.
When I said they thought I was like too meta. All right, so that was the Italian Job.
Yeah, I still think it holds up.
Hmm. I feel like definitely like it's I feel like everyone's like a little more like restrained than like their personalities. Like Mark Wahlberg was not as like Boston as you would like as you would, like, and then Jason Statham was not as like Jason Statham-y. Like they're all kind of like a little bit more like reserved compared to like later stuff.
Hmm.
'Cause I feel like Mark Wahlberg was like really like trying to like restrain like the Boston accent.
Yeah, it wasn't too strong, and it wasn't like he's supposed to be worldly, I guess. So he's supposed to be like everyday American guy.
Yeah. And Seth Green was doing like a little bit of like some voice stuff, but like he was also kind of just doing normal Seth Green. Like, I guess he was like probably the most like, oh yeah, this is like a Seth Green performance.
Yeah, he wasn't like a complete joker, but there were some moments where he just was like the team creep.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he's a creep. But yeah, just fun heist movie, very 2000s, very early 2000s, with like the Pepsi Blue like product placement and like the like techno music for like the score. So
Yeah, I couldn't name you the soundtrack besides Money, which played in the beginning and then the end.
which was apparently like a super like weird like the end version was like a weird like super group version. It was like Scott Weiland and like Slash and like it wasn't like one band. It was just like people from like other bands together.
Really? Huh.
But yeah, any other final thoughts, Chris?
Uh, for a movie I haven't seen in a while, this definitely surprises still. It definitely is like a fun action movie, but it's pretty much a paint by the numbers. Like you kind of see every twist and turn coming.
Yeah. I also feel like post that like Rick and Morty like heist episode episode they did too, where it's just like this is like this movie like I'm surprised like no one said like you son of a bitch, I'm in this movie.
Yeah, everyone is just like, "Hey, you want to do a job?" Yeah, I'm already like in. I'm totally doing it.
Yeah.
There wasn't a resistant thing. Where Charlize Theron's character, she puts up a like, I don't know, but then she's just like, son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. But yeah, I think I think they'll do this month's commentary, and we'll be back next month with another commentary. And head over to the site, check all of our other usual stuff out, like a regular podcast, all of our reviews and trailers, and all that stuff that we usually put up there. And yes, for Chris, I am Zach, and we will see you next time. For more Everything Action, head to www.everythingaction.com. You can also follow us on Twitter @EVAction, on Facebook by searching for Everything Action, and follow us on Instagram @everything.action. You can also subscribe and get more episodes on Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.